wait till more people come in. Okay. While we wait for more people to join, those of us that are here, whatever it is that you are doing, whether you're at work, whether you're just chilling at home, whether you're just watching TV or watching YouTube, let's try to pause that for a little bit. Yes? And let's return back to spirit again, yeah? Let's invite spirit in again, each and every one of us, to remind ourselves of our spiritual purpose, to remind ourselves of our spiritual journey, and of course not to let the 3D suck us in as well, yes? Try to feel, my friends, my beautiful light workers, try to feel the smoke enveloping your soul. Try to feel the smoke of the Palo Santo with healing properties entering your aura. Entering your aura and transmuting any impurities. The power of your imagination and visualization come in handy here, my friends. Smell the smoke through the screen, yes. All right. Hello, Paul. I'm doing well, my friend. I am a little bit, I wouldn't say tired, more like in a lazy mood, you can say. It does feel like a lazy day today. Yeah. Hello, Sarah. How you doing? Hello, Kearns. What's up, Alessandro? Etheric. How you doing? What up, Kearns? I did not get a new camera. This is the same camera. Yes. My video looks squished. Interesting. It's possibly because I put this lower than usual. Maybe I can make it look better a little bit. If I can get this. All right, here we go. Okay, maybe that's better. Okay. Alright, my beautiful soul fam, my beautiful friends, my beautiful light workers. Not too many of us today, but it's okay. How is everyone doing? Maybe 1 p.m. on a Monday is not the best time to do these lives. Yes. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick collective reading, okay? But we first got to invite spirit in. Okay. as I tap in to the energies of the collective, of course. I see infinity, and I see more calmness. I see more love and more understanding. But I also see, of course, the balance of this world. I do see insecurities and limits that have been in your aura, blocking your chakras for a very long time. Hmm. Hello, Joe. How you doing? Pokemon. I like Pokemon. I like that name. So, not too much spiritual activity going on right now. At least not with us as a collective. The spiritual activity today is very low, but it does not feel like a low dark night of the soul spiritual activity. It just feels like we're taking a break from it today. It also feels like some of you guys, you've been dealing with a blockage and it kind of died down a little bit. Although you didn't really learn a lesson or anything. It just kind of went away. This might come back, okay? For anybody that's dealing with this, right? If you've been dealing with some type of insecurity or limit or whatever, darkness, um, and it's kind of going away a little bit, right? If you learned some type of lesson through that, right, like a perspective change, but for some of you, it feels like the storm has calmed down, right? And I'm talking to not just the people that are here, but anybody that is watching, just the collective in general, the soul family. It feels like this energy, lower energy, has died down now, right? And for a lot of you, it's gonna come back, right? So what I suggest you guys do is in the feeling right now of like light, right? Like the darkness kind of leaving. What that I learned right now, okay? What is the universe has taught me at this moment? Why do I feel better now? Why did I feel worse yesterday and now I feel a little bit better? Okay? Ask yourself these questions so you can be more aware of your journey. Yes. New moon and the eclipse is coming up. Yes, yes. There's going to be, and again, the law of rhythm, guys. There's going to be days where there's lots of spiritual activity, right? Like full moons, eclipse, new moon, all that stuff. And there's going to be days like possibly today and tomorrow where it's more, right, relaxed, not too much activity going on, right? Because there's a rhythm of activity, yes. I was distracted by lust yesterday, and after that energy vampires are causing heavy back pain to me. Okay. Cleansing whole day, how to not repeat it. Yes, okay, so like I just said earlier, Joe, there's always a lesson in here, right? Okay, so there's lots of versions of you, and what we're going to be tapping on right now is your observer version of you, right? The version of you that can see everything without identifying with any of the energies, okay? So for you, what you have to do is become the observer self, look outside the map, basically, right? Look at your journey outside the map um, and see how are you able next time right? When this energy of lust comes back and energy vampires, how are you more equipped now, right? How are you more equipped to handle these things the next time they come? Because they're gonna come back. That's with everybody. Yes. There's always going to be rhythms of energy, right? So if there's going to be a rhythm of negative energy coming back, you have to be more well equipped as a light worker to deal with it. Yes? Okay? Like lust. One of the best ways that I like to do is to keep perspective, right? This goes for anybody. It's not about like never doing lower energy stuff, right? It's not about never expressing yourself in the lower dimensions unless, that's one of your goals, right? But it's more about being able to understand your darkness, right? That's what shadow work is. Being able to understand why you have these things, why this goes on with you, and then accepting that you are balanced, that you are everything, accepting your shadow as well as accepting your higher self, right? Once you begin to do this, the energy of just understanding yourself, the energy of you accepting yourself, accepting who you are, and not judging yourself, even if it's a lower version of yourself, just having that type of energy, it will raise your frequency, right? It's putting you in an observer mode, okay? So try to look at it this way, Joe, next time, right? Always keep things in perspective, okay? That's how you're gonna be able to handle it the next time that comes, if that makes sense, okay? Feeling like a lazy day, but still feel fiery inside. Calm yet feeling the intensity of my divinity. Went for a drive. Music up, windows down, felt amazing. Let's go, Sarah. That's very, very good, guys, by the way. What Sarah is doing. I like to go on drives every now and then. In fact, it's funny. My spiritual awakening came from me going on a run. I went on a run, and my intuition said, just keep going, don't go to the car. And I had a crazy spiritual awakening through that. So it depends, man. If you guys need to clear your mind, right, it's most likely a spiritual event. Whenever you feel like there's just overwhelm from the 3D and you go clear your mind on whatever it is, right? It could just be even you going for a walk. You're gonna get downloads and things like that. Yeah. So never pass on that, right? So if you feel in your intuition that you want to go for a drive or something, go do it. Yes. Next year is made up of snake energy. Yes. For the Chinese astrology, what good effects can we expect? For the snake energy, interesting. I don't know much about Chinese astrology, Joe, to be honest with you, right? I know more about regular astrology or Vedic astrology, modern astrology, and numerology. So I wouldn't know too much about this Chinese astrology. I don't know what goes good with what, right? But I will say this. 2025 is going to be a 9-year in numerology. Okay? 2024, this year, is an 8-year in numerology. The 8 signifies abundance and karma. Last year, 2023, was a 7-year, right? If you add all the numbers, it goes up to 7. 7 is a spiritual number. It is the portal to the spiritual realm. So some of the biggest spiritual awakenings, including myself, by the way, happened in 2023. Yes? And 2024 is the year of karma. So if you have a spiritual awakening, even if it's this year, and you're actively working on your karma, literally by you trying to heal yourself, you are working on your karma, okay? You are going towards a road of abundance. So everyone that's waking up in 2024, the year of karma and year of abundance, right? If they work on their karma, they will receive abundance, right? But they have to be patient, okay? It's not gonna happen. It's not just gonna happen in 24 either. It is just the beginning of that 2024. 2025 is gonna be a 9-year. The number 9 in numerology, and all of the cosmos really, is the most spiritual number that there is. The number 9 signifies completion in numerology. It is the last number 1 through 9 in numerology, besides the master numbers 11, 22, and 23. But we're not talking about those right now. Number 9 is the number of completion. Number 9 has all of the energies 1 through 8 inside of it. Meaning, if you are a life path number 9, you are a master manifester. You can manifest from any angle because you can take any energy from any number that you need. Like a number 1 is a very masculine energy, you can take that energy. Number 2 is a very feminine energy, you can take that energy. So what this means for the collective, 2025 is going to be the year of completion for a lot of people that are going through spiritual awakenings. Okay? So this means that you are going to have a very big metamorphosis in 2025. A lot of us that are having spiritual awakenings since 2023, 2024 are going to go through almost like a final ascension, right? And then step into our purposes, right? For a lot of us, that's going to happen next year. Okay? So if you're the type of light worker that still hasn't found your purpose yet, what you want to do in this world, how you're going to spread your light, right? Be more patient on your healing. You probably haven't healed yet all the way. Be more patient on your healing. That way you have the Kundalini activation. Once you have complete Kundalini activation, your all of your purpose and the feelings of passion, right? Love, all that stuff in here, in your chakras, will be opened, right? I'm not saying it's going to be opened all the time. The 3D is going to consume it again, but it's going to be opened just enough for you to get a nice viewpoint. Now you have a different perspective. Now you literally created your highest timeline. Now you can see what you want to do. Now, oh, actually, you know what? I really do actually want to do content, right? I want to be a conscious creator. I want to spread the message of love through YouTube videos, right? Whatever, right? And it becomes clear to you. This doesn't mean that you're going to be open all the time, but now you have an idea in your mind, right? This is what's probably going to happen to a lot of you. If it hasn't happened already, my friends. Bro, I want to escape the Matrix. Yes, perfect. Being chosen ones, I can't bear going to college and sit for hours. Dealing with energy vampires every hour, traveling for hours is exhausting to me. I completely understand, my friend. I completely understand. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to us alchemists and light workers, right? Wizards, whatever you want to call yourself. There are basically two things that we're going to be doing, okay? We're going to be existing in the 3D and then coming back to our spiritual discipline, okay? Wherever situation you are in right now, always look at it as a lesson from God, okay? You're in this place, wherever you are right now, Joe, because you are learning some type of lesson, okay? As an alchemist, you're always learning lessons so you can evolve spiritually, okay? So look for the lesson that God is teaching you here. Look for the lesson that the universe is teaching you here. What is God trying to tell you right now, right? Is God trying to tell you, like, yo, you know what? Yes, there's lots of energy vampires, but maybe this is an opportunity for you to practice, right? Clearing your energy, right? If there's energy vampires at your work, when you get time to meditate or do your spiritual discipline, do it, and you actually get time to practice it too. You'll get better at it, trust me. The more you practice clearing your energy, you're gonna get better and better and better. It's literally like going to the gym, but for your mind and for your soul. Okay, for now, and another thing too, trust in the universe, okay? I started doing content on Instagram and YouTube since 2018, right? And just now, 2024 is when I started blowing up, okay? So it really just requires patience and extreme trust in the universe, even if you still don't know exactly what you want to do with your life yet, okay? Especially if you're a young person, okay? If you're a young person in your early 20s, you have a good while. You have a long time, actually. Okay? Hoping for something to happen with the new moon and eclipse. Honestly, I don't know at this point. Welcoming some sort of miracle, I feel. Yes, etheric, yes. Also, etheric, you know, that little feeling of like, wow, like, I feel something coming, right? That's your intuition saying this. Now, here's the cool part, right? A lot of the times when I was learning lessons, especially really, really big lessons, even before I blew up on YouTube, the universe always surprised me. So I always thought, okay, I feel something coming. It's probably this lesson, right? It's probably some big lesson. And it never was that lesson, but it always was like another one instead, right? The universe loves to surprise you with little lessons. So you have to be aware of that. You know what I mean? Basically, you're always going to be a philosopher. You're always going to be looking towards the lessons in life, if that makes sense. That's the whole journey. This whole, and the cool part is, while you're going through this journey, the lessons get easier and easier and easier and easier and easier. Ravenous, let's go. Ravenous with the super chat. First super chat of the day. Let's go at 123. 123. Let's go. Ravenous, thank you so much, my brother. Appreciate you. And of course, I appreciate all of the awesome DMs that you have sent me on my Discord. Fear blocks your paramagnetic and diamagnetic, interesting, and ferromagnetic sensor, stopping you from using your intuition. Wow, that's cool. I have no idea what those words mean, but it sounds very sciencey, and it's absolutely true. You can absolutely feel it. That's why I always say that fear is the number one thing that is stopping you from your truth. Yes, yes. It's always fear versus love, my friends. The less you believe in the story of fear, the fear spirit, whatever it is that it's trying to tell you, the less you believe in it, the more you believe in love. It's very simple. Yes. Whatever story that fear has to tell you, it is always false. Like a story of you suck. You will never win because you always fail. That puts the fear of failure in you, yes. But is it true? Do you always fail? Is failure even real? Is failure even a thing? Or is failure just an illusion by the Matrix? Yes, just like fear is. All right. Okay, is it just me, or are there certain numbers I always see frequently, like whenever I see time, it's at 10:47, 6:47, 2:47. Okay, so for you, Amita, like I think I told you guys this before, but if you are seeing a number repeatedly, all it is just a code from the Matrix for your own consciousness, okay? Your own consciousness, right? A lot of us are connected as a soul fam, so a lot of us will see the same numbers, okay? But you know, it's still, some of these numbers are especially only for you personally. Like 47 looks like it's a special number for you, Amita, okay? 343. That number is actually the number of the Ascended Masters. So if you guys actually do see 343 every now and then, okay, that is the connection you have to your Ascended Master line, basically, right? Because we're all connected to the Ascended Masters. Bro, I've seen one of your videos. You had Lord Shiva's book with you, Shiva Sutras. Was it a good read? It's one of the best reads ever. Okay, I still haven't read it completely. But it's not like a book where you read, like it has like stories and stuff. Every page has a lesson. I mean, they're called sutras, right? A sutra is basically a lesson about it's very divine masculine, like very divine masculine lessons. Yes. So if you find yourself in like a journey here, a spiritual journey of more of like the fire path, right, or the warrior, right, like more of a masculine path, the Shiva Sutras are perfect, absolutely perfect for that. So go check it out, man. A lot of the things that I say in my community notes, right, come from the Shiva Sutras as well. Okay. And I'll be talking more about the numbers tomorrow, guys. Oh, excuse me, not tomorrow. The next live on Wednesday. Okay. Wednesday will be a special live, only speaking about the numbers. Okay. The numbers are very significant for you guys. Okay. A lot of us, like I said, we are a big ball of light on the other side, and we're all one, okay? So a lot of us are connected with the same numbers, but some of us will get numbers specifically for you, and it's up to you truly to truly understand what is it that my guides are telling me through this number, right? Because it's a very personal thing for yourself. It always depends, okay? But there are certain numbers, guys. Certain numbers that mean certain things, okay? I'll talk about it tomorrow. Or excuse me, I'll talk about it on Wednesday. The more I heal, the lesser time it takes for each round of spiral. Very, very true. Very, very true. Yes. There's different levels of activation as well. Different levels of healing and different levels of belief. There are some of them, when you get to the point of the I am, right, and open up your crown chakra and start feeling your Merkaba and all that stuff. There are different levels. Sometimes it feels like you're drunk, right? Especially when I'm channeling my Arcturian family, and I feel them around me, it really feels like I'm high. It feels like I'm drunk and I'm high, right? So there's different levels to this, right? With the archangels, it doesn't feel like you're high or drunk. It feels just like pure bliss and light. Yes. Many different levels. Sometimes you'll get a level of activation to where it literally feels like Source is looking through your eyes, right? Like you literally feel God is there. It's very, very, very surreal. Question, I'm wondering if I'm an indigo child or something else. Paul, I think you said you were a Gen Z. So Gen Zs, I think are indigo. I think that's more millennials. They're indigo. It would really just depend. You may be a crystal child. Possibly. Huh. Look it up. Look it up online. It's let me see. Let me see. If anybody knows this, by the way, if anybody knows the indigo children, crystal children, can you guys put it on the comments, please, in the chat? I know some of you guys know about these things. Question, FSBS. Have we gotten different identities in different timelines so that makes us who we are now, and it's felt at times by others? Or is it that we have a completely different identity? Wow, that's a good question. Let me see. Let me try to understand it one more time. Have we gotten different identities, different realities, so that makes us who we are now? Yes. So here's how it works in the 4D, I guess, because that's kind of like where the time matrix is. Well, the time matrix is everywhere, but you can see it a lot in the fourth dimension. So basically, yes. So you're at this point right here. Let's say this is you, right? And all the different possibilities, different timelines are everywhere. It's infinite, literally infinite. And the crazy part is, and this is very difficult for us to understand in this dimension, but there is no true time, okay? Everything happens all at once. So all possibilities have already happened, right? Because we're living in the moment right now. It's just a moment that we live in, right? And all of it has already happened. So what we do to experience all these moments is, as light, we just pass through a specific moment, right? And the way we do that, the way we pass through a specific moment, is through our beliefs, through our thoughts, through our matching of energies. So if we were in a low energy our whole life, we'll be going through low timelines. You know what I mean? If we were in a higher energy, like what we're trying to do now and heal, we're going to be in higher timelines, right? And all of these are different possibilities. So yes, you are correct. It's true. There's many different versions of you. And in between those many different versions of you, there's versions of you that are very odd and very strange to us right now, that it's almost impossible for us to even think about it because it's just so odd. But those things are needed as well, because those make up this world, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. It's like a one big picture that God is creating. 343 is an important number for me. Yes, Singing Bird. 343. If anybody else sees 343, it is the number of the Ascended Masters, okay? Meaning when you see that number, it means that you're possibly an Ascended Master. I'm excited, yet 3D keeps closing in on me. And I can't keep doing that forever. I need out. I've been having dreams of snakes, feeling a struck crow, Shiva again, awesome, angels, and being given a Shakti patch sword. Wow. Wow. You're being initiated for something etheric. That's for sure. You're being initiated. When people see visions of things like that, especially dark things, like possibly like snakes and stuff like that, there's something happening. What you have to see exactly what snake signifies, right? Snake signifies sly, but it also signifies intelligence, high intelligence, and it could also signify the Kundalini as well. You know what I mean? So, what I'm guessing is you're probably gonna be going through some type of shedding. Yeah. Even more than what you've been going through. Sounds good. I keep seeing triple digits, saying numbers. Yes, yes, yes. All of those are, I like to say, little winks of the universe, right? If you're seeing 333, 444, 555, all these things, right? The reason why you're seeing that is because, one, that is literally the only way you're going to wake up to spirit, right? Sometimes, because spirit has always been trying to wake us up, it's just impossible sometimes, right? So the only way they can do it is through numbers. So that's why you see them a lot. And it's also to let you know that everything is okay. Okay, you're right on time. You're right where you're supposed to be. That's usually why you see numbers a lot. Especially because, sometimes the numbers will go away for a little bit. They'll go away for like a day or two or three, right? Maybe even a week for some of you guys. And they'll come back, okay? It's just, again, law of rhythm, right? Indo kids are awesome, but these crystal kiddos are off the chain. It's like they have an even deeper wisdom. I'm so excited for the future. Yes, 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 yes. These kids that are coming in, they didn't have to deal with a lot of the stuff that indigo children dealt with, right? They didn't have to deal with like a lot of the negative programming that we had to deal with. So they come in more clean and more connected to spirit, with much more wisdom. Yeah. So it makes up who we are. Yes, we are one with our past lifetimes. Yes, you are. That's why. Yes, FSBS. This is why I say you are the universe. Yeah. Thank you. I feel my head exploding. My crown chakra totally. Let's go. See, your connection to spirit is getting higher and higher. Believe this more, FSPS. Put all your belief power into this, right? So you can feel your crown chakra, and eventually you're gonna start feeling the top of your crown chakra as well. The more you believe this, open up your crown chakra even more and more and more and more, and focus on that spot as well. Yeah. This will help you come back into a state of detachment. Yes, because I know that for you as FSBS, you needed detachment in your life, and it's happening already. The best description I've seen of the time is that it is a big mural and one can zoom in various parts of it. Yes, very true. That's actually a very good description. Yeah. See, when I was shown in my visions, when I was meditating at one point, very deep meditation, I was shown this, okay, by a being. It's like a rainbow-looking being. It was almost like a bird. But yeah, they showed me time. Like this, right? And everything was happening all at once. Everything, all situations. This is all time. She said that this is God, right? God is all just one moment. That's why it's called the present moment. Everything has already happened. One moment. There is no future or this. It's just here. All of it has already happened. And we, as light, are just passing through energies like this one, right? That have already happened. That's why they say that you are the universe experiencing itself. Yes. Because you are. All we are doing now as light workers as well is coming into this experience, right? And basically waking up our other parts of ourselves to our truth. Yes. 555 is transformation. It's about change and metamorphosis, just like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly. Absolutely 110% FSBS. 5 in numerology is the number of change, and it is also the number of free spirit. If you find yourself as a life path 5 and you don't feel fulfillment in your life, it's probably because you have to go travel. It's probably because you have to go see the world. Number 5s love seeing the world. They love change. They love going to another place and exploring. But it's funny because they can be very introverted as well. Yes, they can be very aloof. It's kind of funny. Really cool energy. I have been on this journey for almost 10 years. What am I missing? Spiritually awakened Scorpio. We have all have been on this journey. Spiritually awakened Scorpio, my friend. You got to understand that we've been on this journey even before we understood that there was a journey. We have always been on a spiritual journey, yes. What are you missing? Well, it is your perspective, spiritual awakened Scorpio. Okay? It is your perspective that you are missing. Spirituality isn't really about just gaining some superpower, right? Although it is, you're more powerful in the mind. Yes, you're connected to God. But it is about perspective. It's about changing your perspective, so that you can see what the plan of God is, because you met God within. Yes, that's what spirituality is, right? Your connection to God and your connection to your truest self. So let's change the perspective a little bit. Let's change the perspective of, man, why am I always losing? Why can't I always find anything? Why can't I manifest? To, I'm in the journey right now. Doesn't matter how long it's been, but I am evolving, because I know you are. For a fact, you're more evolved than you were even yesterday. Okay? Follow that. Follow that. One day, the evolution is just gonna, one day, boom, your abundance is gonna be there. Promise you it is. This is for anybody. It's just gonna come. And it's gonna be crazy one day. That's when you need to tell yourself, okay, relax, relax. It's here now. It's here now, right? The law of assumption. Assume that it is here already, my friend. Why does everything fall apart first? People leave your life, etc. Yes, Nikki, that's a good question. Okay, so like I said, whoops. There we go. Bring this a little closer. All right, here we go. The reason things fall apart, and this is the life of a light worker, okay? We all kind of have similar things going on in our lives. But the reason why these things fall apart is to get you to understand. It's to get you to understand that you are also important. This makes sense? The problem with a lot of us light workers is that we come in with lots of light in this place, okay? This place is there's lots of darkness here. We come in here with all this light, and by our peers, by the people around us, by society, it gets dimmed and dimmed and dimmed until eventually the light goes almost out. As a light worker, we thrive on our light, yes? So what this experience is teaching us is to love ourselves. It's very easy for a light worker to just give out love, yes? It's very easy to be nice to everyone and be friends to everybody, yes? But it's difficult to shoot that love back to yourself. It's hard to love yourself after the judgment of society and your peers and the fears of failing, all of these things. See? What we as light workers come to do is put the light on all of these limits that society has and flip them How are we going to flip them? By healing. We come in here, get programmed, and then we heal. When we learn how to heal ourselves, we can then heal the world. Yes? If you heal yourself, you find your soul's purpose, whatever it is, right? Then you take action on your purpose. Just by you taking action on your purpose, it could be something super chill, super vague. It doesn't have to be something big. You are spreading the love vibe. So you are actively healing Mother Earth right now, right? We come in with a mission, guys, right? And that mission is to heal this place. So basically, you're supposed to go through all these hard things first so you can learn about life. You can learn about yourself, to love yourself, right? To let go of bad patterns of behavior, let go of bad people that don't deserve your energy. Focus within yourself only and learn to become an alchemist. Learn to heal your inner wounds. So then once you are healed, then you can move with love. And then you will automatically magnetize others that are in your love vibe as well towards you. Yes, then you can have a beautiful life after that. And then you are now in your highest timeline, basically. Yes, it is a journey. It is a difficult journey. And we knew this coming in as light workers. We knew this was going to be a difficult journey. But we also knew that we can overcome it. Yes, okay? The earthlings, the earth seeds that aren't in their light path, right? They can't overcome this. It is very, very difficult for them to do it. It's just almost impossible for them. That's why we came in, right? Scott Awesome. Let's go, Scott Awesome, with the super chat. $5 super chat. Thank you, bro. Hey, I'm having issues with overthinking, okay? And I feel like my relationship will end like it did last year. Can you ask my guides if this is coming back up? Yes, I can, Scott. But let's invite Spirit in. I don't feel Spirit in right now. If you guys can also, with the power of the Soul Fam, relax yourself as well and ask Spirit to be with you. The more spiritual power we have, the easier it is to access the Akashic records, yes. Okay, Scott. I can see already what it is that is going down with you, my friend. There's gonna be lots of transformation for you, okay? It's not gonna be pretty, but it's gonna be fucking badass, bro. Because it's going to change you. Okay, it's gonna take time. It's going to change you, and all of these events that are going on in your life, right? Glass half full. You have to look at it as glass half full so you can see the lesson in this. There's gonna be some events like these that are happening in your life. You already kind of know with your intuition what's gonna happen, okay? But remember, the universe is trying to isolate you to get you to go towards your purpose. You have a purpose, bro, okay? I don't know exactly what it is yet. It's almost 100% something to do with spreading the message, probably, or healing. I don't know exactly what it is. But there's something that the universe is pushing you towards a higher timeline, right? And it's getting you away from certain people and certain things. And this feels like one of these things, all right, bro? I didn't get a direct message from one of your spirit guides. It was more like a feeling, right? And it was more like a feeling, right? So this is what I'm feeling for you, okay? So yes, so try your best to look at things from the observer perspective. Like I said, there's gonna be some things for you, Scott, that are gonna be intense, okay? But you can do this, yes? There's gonna be some lessons that are gonna be intense, right? like it's gonna be, the lessons are gonna be about self-love for sure. It's like a heart chakra thing. Okay, loving yourself first, putting yourself first, right? These are gonna be difficult lessons. Okay, but you can do this. Okay. Dr. TM with the $2 super chat. Let's go with the super sticker. Let's go with that cool little sticker. I like that. Thank you so much for the donations, guys. I really do appreciate that. All right. And by the way, guys, you know, this what Scott is going through, it feels like a good number of you guys are going through this. I was talking about the same thing in my last live too, but it feels like a lot of you guys are going to be going through something like this, okay? This is going to cause a big change, guys. And it's like a number, it could be a number of events. I honestly think with Scott, it's going to be like maybe 2 or 3 events. But with some of you guys, it's like one big event, right? And it's going to be hard at first. It's going to be difficult at first. But once you go over it, it's like a, right? You're going to be free. Okay, guys? So always keep perspective, okay? Everyone goes through this. I went through it as well. Always keep perspective, guys, okay? And keep your light. I love myself deep down, I hurt, okay? But every single where I go, if I'm driving at work, I'm at a store, I transform all the negative energy. Awesome, perfect, spiritual awakened Scorpio. Perfect, perfect. Keep, also, again, like, I always say this before, I've always said this before, but try not to feel bad when you express yourself in the lower dimensions, okay? Try not to beat yourself up. Don't judge yourself, basically, okay? You judge yourself a lot already anyway. So don't do it, okay? Just accept it as your lower self expressing itself, okay? You are dealing with this karma, and you expressed yourself through it. It's okay. Let's go back to the drawing board and let's work on it again, okay? You have to be gentle with yourself, guys. Right? You have to be gentle. If you're not gentle with yourself while you are doing this journey, very difficult journey, by the way, okay? It's gonna be very difficult for you to heal, man. Is Reiki good healing modality? Let me tell you something about, yes. Yes. Look, everything has energy, okay? And everything is intention. If somebody is doing Reiki and in their mind and through their words and their feeling and their movement, you can feel the intention of healing through it. It's going to heal you, especially if you believe in it. If you're the type of person that doesn't believe that Reiki is going to heal you, it's basically you not consenting to it. So then it won't heal you, right? So it's all about intuition, and it's all about the intention, because there are people that do Reiki that their spiritual intention and their spiritual belief is not strong enough, right? Meaning they still need healing to do, okay? They have blockages. So when they're doing their movements, right, it's not from a place of love, so you don't feel the healing, right? I mean, I did this as well. I would do Reiki through here with you guys, and it would help. It would help healing because I would put my belief of healing in the energy through it, okay? But again, it's all about the person doing the healing. Is the person healed enough, right, to be able to pass their healing energy to you? I give permission. What is my soul mission, destiny, and who are my guides? Awesome, perfect. I love that, Dr. TM. I love that, man. Keep asking those questions. The more you ask those questions to Spirit, the more clarity will come in form of synchronicities, okay? Like I said, a lot of them are through numbers. So even then, guys, let's say, like for me, my number is 28, right? The number 28 in numerology is the number of abundance and money, okay? So if I'm speaking about something or I'm getting a download randomly in my mind, right? And then I look at the time and it says 28 on there, that is synchronicity, my friend, okay? Also, the number 48 is also very another synchronicity for myself, but I'll talk about that in the next live, okay? I'm gonna go more in depth about the number synchronicities because they're very important. Question, any channeled messages about my journey with that guy, okay? I feel like he is a karmic twin flame. I no longer feel the safety I used to feel with him, so it makes me doubt if he is probably trauma. Okay. It feels like spirit, and honestly, FSBS, from what I'm, from all the times I've been speaking to you, and just the energy that I've been getting from your spirit guides, it's always the same thing with you, right? It's always about detachment, detachment, detachment from this twin flame journey, and just detachment from this person as well. Um, I don't know if this person's gonna be karmic for you. If it feels that way to you, then it possibly is. Also, here's another thing. Spirit loves to surprise you. Okay, I know it's strange to right now, right? Because we can be in a lower energy, but Spirit loves surprising you. Okay, so Spirit loves to make you feel like, oh man, maybe it's not gonna happen, and then boom, twin flame comes together, right? So for me, the best thing for you right now is to just kind of let it go, not even think about the karmic twin flame, and not even think about all that stuff. Almost put the twin flame journey as of right now, and just cut yourself from it, right? Cut the cord from it. Let it go right now. Okay, let it go and give it time. Give it time. Every day is a new day, and every day is a new day to let go and let go until finally you're in your own energy. Until finally you're able to think about the twin flame journey and be like, oh, that was cool, but I love me, right? Once that happens, okay, the universe is going to start to bring you all of your desires and magnetize all the things that you need in life with timing. Very, very, you just have to be patient with this, okay? Okay, Skirt. Hi, Edgar, is there a message for me? Yes. A message for Skirt, yes. From Spirit, of course. Skirt, you're dealing with lower energies right now. Are you, Skirt? Are you there? It feels like you are. It also feels like your mood isn't as in the light as it should be. There's something that you are dealing with. You also feel, yeah, okay. It's funny. I'm actually reaching. I don't know if you're still here or Skirt, but I'm actually reaching two parts of you. There's one part of you that does feel low, and then there's another part of you that's like neutral. This low part might even be your inner child. Something to do with obviously fear, root chakra blockage. Okay, Skirt, this is easy. They just want you to keep practicing your spiritual discipline. Okay? It feels like there are times that you skip it. And I mean like meditating and stuff like that. Because, and this is what I'm feeling, okay? It feels like when you skip meditating and being, mindful, the 3D comes back, right? Right? And it blocks your connection to your intuition, basically. Yeah. And so what they're asking of you to do is just come back to your spiritual discipline again, so you can let go of these impurities in your aura, right? So you can come back to your wisdom again. Come back to your higher self again. Okay? Keep practicing your spiritual discipline. Hello, Diego. How does this live work? You can chill, relax. This is a live of pure light workers. If you want to ask a question that has to do with spirituality, the chakras, healing, anything, I can go ahead and answer that for you, as I have already healed myself as well. I had a full activation Kundalini as well. Or if you wanted to connect to spirit, I can also connect to spirit through my crystal ball, and you could ask a question to spirit as well. Now, all of this is free. I don't do readings, as in you don't have to pay for a reading, right? But I do prioritize super chats, right? And I may miss your question from time to time. And if I do, I apologize. Go ahead and ask again. That's it. Thank you so much, Edgar. You're welcome, FSBS. No worries. Practice detachment for you. And I know you are practicing detachment because your crown chakra is opening. You're welcome, Love and Light. Hello, Ryan. How are you doing? Peace be with me. Hi, Edgar. Anything I need to know for this week ahead? Some clarity would be great. Yes, peace be with me, of course. Let's tap into spirit. My connection to spirit, guys, I will say my connection to spirit today isn't as powerful as it was last live or the lives before, but it's okay. Peace be with me. Okay. The judgment of others. And this judgment, by the way, because I know there's people around you and stuff like that, and there's possibly some judgment there. Although it might not be through words, right? It could even be just through a look. Yes, you're a light worker, so you're gonna feel these things. Okay, you don't have to accept this. Peace be with me. You really don't have to accept this. Okay, when this energy comes in, and it is the energy of judgment, it could even be just yourself, but it's most likely from society. Boom. Okay, because I feel like this has been happening with you. Boom. You can literally tell this energy as you feel it, okay? Don't be afraid of this energy. It's just a lower energy. It's not going to do anything, okay? Tell this energy, I don't consent to you right now. Right? In its face. And be the observer self, if you can. Just observe the energy, like a black spot or an impurity, right? Don't identify with its words and identify with whatever story it's trying to tell you that you suck or whatever. Just look at it, right? It could be right here, 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 whatever. And just tell it, I don't consent to you here. I don't consent. And even if it stays, you can say, it's okay, you don't bother me, but I don't consent to your energy. Yes. Keep doing this, peace be with me. It feels like some energies get on you. In your aura. Sometimes you don't even know, by the way. Okay? Judgment of others and energies and judgment of society come in. Okay? You don't have to accept it, to let it go. And I feel like your spirit guides as well want you to know this exactly, and I know that you've also been practicing this as well. I know you have. At least a little bit. So they want you to be stronger with this. They want you to believe this more. Does this make sense? Yes? Okay. Okay. How can I know... Let me see, someone asked another question. Okay, how can I know if bad energy on me after reading this tarot with someone? How can I know if I have a bad energy on me if after reading this tarot? Yes, the way to know is look within. I mean, I can type your energy right now, Diego, but I think you can do it on your own as well. Okay? How do you feel about that interaction? Yeah? How do you feel about that event? The event of you reading the tarot. How do you feel? Is there like an uncomfortable feeling inside of you? Yeah? Anxiety? Confusion? Is it making you feel this? Because remember, guys, lower energies, demons, however you want to call them, right? They attack, right? Or they enter your insecurities, right? They enter your judgment. They enter confusion, lower energies, okay? How does this making you feel? Yes? If it's making you feel iffy, confusion, insecurity, like, tense and down, perfect. Okay, so then yes. Then in lower energy, I was feeling down after she read the tarot, okay? Obviously, it was something that she read that made you feel down, okay? Remember, guys, okay? This is something you guys gotta understand about tarot readings, okay? I'm not saying that they are bad, okay? But I'm not saying that they're not accurate. In fact, a lot of the time, the ways I awoke into spirit was through tarot as well, okay? But here's the thing. You are still the consciousness that dictates the universe, okay? So, if a tarot reader comes with you with negativity, okay, and it feels dark, right? It doesn't feel like it comes from your own intuition. It feels like an attack almost, right? You don't have to accept it as truth, whatever it is that the tarot person told you. You don't have to accept it as truth, right? Now, if it is a message of a warning, possibly, or someone doing something bad to you or whatever, and in your heart you feel like it's more of a warning rather than like something lower, right? Then that is your intuition telling you that, oh, there's this possible future event happening for you. Okay. Okay. Even the things that she told me were good. Interesting, but you had a lower energy enter you. Okay. Okay, that's good information that you told me that. Okay, cool. So this is what we're gonna do. Okay. Lower energies. What up, Lucky Skills? Lower energies love to enter you. Okay, like I said, through confusion, through anything. You could even be interacting with someone that has light, right? Doesn't have any lower energies, and it is through your own perception of things that a lower energy can enter. Okay, so it's just a lower perception that you possibly had, or something like that, or it could have came from them. So what I want you to do instead, Diego, right, is to just return back to your divinity. Okay. What do I mean by returning back to your divinity? What I want you to do is meditate on this. The thing is that there's a turmoil inside of you. There's possibly some confusion in there, right? And inside your mental and things like that. And what you need to do, okay, is you need to go over it with your own spirit team in your own, in your own spiritual discipline, okay, and have clarity in your own self. Does this make sense? Okay. Right? Clarity in your own self. Okay? Come back to your divinity again and come back to your higher self again. Okay? And let it go. Okay? Meditate on this. Try to come back to your divinity again. And also what I'm feeling a little bit is probably like it feels like your inner child doesn't feel safe, possibly. There's a little bit of a root chakra blockage. So also tell in your affirmations while you're meditating, tell yourself that I am safe. Yes. I am safe in the spiritual journey that I am in. Yes. I am safe in this body that I am in because God is with me, right? Because love is with me. Yes. Because the divine feminine spirit is with me. Because divine father is with me. Yes. All of these things. Okay. Yeah. Right now your frequency is low, right? So these type of words, right, to get you back to get you to go back to your truest self, right? Will help. These affirmations will help bring you back. Okay. Promise you they will. I know it sounds simple, but it 100% will help you. Okay. I have Holy Spirit. Yes, Holy Spirit will help as well. You know, whatever you believe, right? Whatever you believe will get you to all the guys. It's all a matter of frequency. Okay, whatever it is that you believe, Holy Spirit, it doesn't matter, right? All of that is high energy, right? Jesus, it's high frequency, high energy. It's literally the heart chakra. It's love, right? That's why Jesus is pointing at his heart in one of those pictures where he's like this. He's pointing at his heart because he's saying, "Open up your heart chakra, baby." Yeah. So return back to your heart, man. This goes for anybody, guys. If you guys feel iffy anytime you see a reading or a spiritual, something about a spiritual person or whatever, right? And it made you feel iffy, it's okay. Come back to yourself again, man. Yes, come back to your truth. Okay? And like I said, guys, and I think I said this in the last live, but light workers come in many different forms. It's not always like us, right? Alchemists or whatever. There's light workers that are Christians, there's light workers that are Catholics, there's light workers that are even Muslims, right? Or there's light workers that are in many different forms, okay? Because they are spreading the light, right? They're just spreading the love vibe, right? Heart chakra. Any light workers here have noticed monitoring spirits in the best way to deal with them? Yes, okay, love and light, you gotta understand that no matter what, you are always gonna be observed. Okay? No matter what. So get that thought out of your mind, and it's not about negative spirits watching you, right? It's just about them not being able to enter your aura. That's it. Okay? Even if they're watching you, it doesn't matter. Who cares if they're watching you? They can't do anything anyway. They are weak to you because you're a light worker, okay? So the best thing for you is that they're far away over there watching you over there because they can't come close to you. Your light is too strong, okay? So instead, by the way, you can also observe them in spirit. Yes. It's not just you being observed. You can also observe them in spirit. Remote viewing, right? You can observe everything. You are the universe, yes. Mike, with the $5 super chat, let's go, Mike. Hi, I'm experiencing interesting abilities and insights. Yes, let's go. Can you tap into my energy for an update and ask Spirit for any messages from my highest? Let's go, Mike. Let's do it, man. I love when people are evolving. And yes, of course. Of course I can ask Spirit. Mike might even be going. Mike might even be going what I was talking about in the last live. A big metamorphosis, yes. A big metamorphosis and a big change in you, yes. Because you overcame something, didn't you, Mike? You definitely overcame something. That's fucking awesome, bro. Okay, Mike, one of your spirit guides came to me really quickly. It was actually pretty cool. Boom, and then left. All they had to say for you, all they had to say was, "There's more." Yes. There's more for you. More insights and more downloads. Yes, and more opening, of chakras. Yes, more opening of chakras. It also kind of feels like, Mike, a little bit like your not sacral. What's this chakra again? Your solar plexus is a little bit blocked, right? It also feels like your heart chakra is also a little bit blocked, right? But I think that's just now. You, for sure, there's probably open while you were doing some type of spiritual discipline, but right now it feels like this a little bit. So maybe actually focus on those as well when you get a chance. Yes. But yes, man, there's much more coming for you. And by the way, Mike, like I said, guys, Mike feels like this energy of light workers that are gonna be going through some type of metamorphosis, right? Or overcoming something. Remember, like I said last live, guys, there's this big thing in the way, right? This big blockage in the way that you guys have to go through it, man. Okay, once you go through it, you're gonna receive downloads, right? You have to be brave and do your shadow work and go through it. Tight-chested, yes. Caffeine hits me. Interesting, perfect. Yeah, caffeine can, if you drink too much caffeine, it can give you anxiety and stuff like that, right? So if you, here's the thing, if you want to still drink, because I drink coffee, I have coffee right here, right? But if you want to still have some type of caffeine, maybe instead try tea, right? It has less caffeine than it, and it'll still give you a little bit of a boost, right? And it's antioxidant too, so. But yes, Mike, yes, you got this though. You got this. Just keep practicing your spiritual discipline as well, right? And you'll get more downloads for sure. Now, there will be a low as well, just like always. You know, the law of rhythm, ups and downs, ups and downs. But again, the ups and downs are always going to be like this. Yes. You reminded me of my coffee, by the way. Yes, very, very much fun. Very much fun. Let's go. Yes, Sarah. Yes. Every day that you begin, and here's something that I have to do as well. I'm not gonna lie, but I have, if you wake up, guys, right, and you begin your affirmations right away, you look at yourself in the mirror and you begin your affirmations right away, and you begin. Did I forget a question? Did I forget a question, Dr. TM? Can you write it down again, Dr. TM? I'm sorry if I forgot. Guys, if I skip your questions, go ahead and write them down again, okay? I apologize. I try to answer as many questions as I can because I know how important these questions can be. Okay? Okay, what was I saying? What was I talking about? Doesn't matter. Okay. Ryan, is there any messages for me? Yes, there is. Ryan, there's always messages from Spirit. Okay, Dr. TM, I'll get to you right now, okay? By the way, those questions that you have, Dr. TM, are very, very difficult for me to answer because I don't know everything. I only get energies from your spirit guides for what they want you to know, okay? Understand? Let me just clear the energy right now. This is why I'm doing these hand things, just to clear the energy a little bit. So we can return back to Zen, and we can return back to Spirit again, yes. Is there any messages for Ryan? What is the message? I can already see, Ryan, that you have your inner child has a fear in her. Right? I can see in my mind that, like this, there's fear there. Why is there fear there, Ryan? Obviously a root chakra blockage. This feels like more like a society thing rather than maybe your parents as well, right? Your parents put some trauma on your inner child probably, but this feels like a society thing for sure. Okay. And greetings to Singing Bird's cat. Let's go. Okay. Okay, Ryan, if you're still here. Okay. There's fears in your inner child, okay? And these fears come from society, possibly. You know, the typical stuff, okay? The typical stuff. You fear of failure, um, fear of not making enough money, things like that, okay? Fear of starting anything new, things like that. Definitely can feel that. Fear of the unknown, yeah. Fear of starting things new, yeah. You're stuck. You feel, your inner child feels stuck. Okay, so what I suggest you do, Ryan, and anybody that has a root chakra blockage, okay, and I said this last live, but ground, ground, ground. Begin your day like a winner, right? Wake up and go outside if you can and ground yourself on the grass, right? Your inner child needs to feel safe on earth. It does not feel safe, okay? And in order for you to do that, you need to feel the connection you have with Mother Earth. So if you ground yourself with Mother Earth and you feel the plants and you speak to the plants, right? And you're really intentional about the connection that you have, right, with nature, it's going to soothe that part of you, okay? That's the root chakra. The root chakra is what grounds you to earth, okay? So your root chakra is really unbalanced right now. So this is going to help a lot with balancing your root chakra again, right? So your inner child doesn't feel like it's like very fearful, okay? So ground yourself. Make this a priority for yourself, okay? Even if you have to work in the morning, like let's say you have to work at 7, try to go outside for like 10 minutes and touch the grass. Just for like 10 minutes, right? Without your phone. And even if your phone is there, maybe put it on the ground. And maybe even, if anything, you could put on some handpan music like I'm doing now, or meditation music. Put it on the ground and just kind of chill there for a bit, right? Maybe even meditate a little bit. This is going to help so very much with you feeling grounded to this place, okay? Because your root chakra does feel blocked. Okay, Dr. TM. My soul, destiny, and who are my guides? Okay. With your guides, it'll probably be much easier for me to access your guides than to access the other stuff, okay? It also feels like you have lots of ancestors, Dr. TM. Okay? In fact, it feels like your ancestors are the ones that are coming up first from your spirit team. They feel Egyptian to me, okay? Dr. TM. It feels like you have an Egyptian line in your spirit team, yes. Yeah, all I see is Egyptian. I see that eye, Egyptian eye, right? I also see the pyramids. Your ancestors are Egyptian. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it feels like, man. Egypt. Excuse me, I'm getting very zen right now, okay? Asia as well. And India includes Asia as well, okay? India included, but also Asia. China, ancient China. Lots of ancestors, yes. Serapis Bay. Look, also feel like, yes, that as well. Descended masters from that time, of course. You are connected to them, of course. And gods and goddesses as well. I also see Ra, the god Ra. And Isis. You may be connected to these deities, Dr. TM. Isis. Isis especially. She feels a very, very intelligent, and I feel like very intelligent. And I feel like that goes with you a little bit. The intelligence of Isis. She's like this right now. In my mind, she's like this, right? I'm guessing she wants to speak to you probably. Also Serapis Bey as well, and other ascended masters from Egypt. I'm getting a lot of Egypt for you, Dr. TM. By the way, there's a lot of visions that I'm getting from many different places, but the one I see the most is Egypt at this moment. So maybe it's time for you to connect, right? Connect with this ascended master. Yes, connect with these deities, right? Meditate on this, and maybe even put on some Egyptian music, right? On this, okay? I cannot answer your other questions. I cannot answer your soul's purpose, and I cannot answer your what was the other question that you asked? Soul's mission and destiny. Okay, so your destiny is always going to be certain events that have lessons that are going to help you evolve, right? So the thing about destiny, you can only know certain things that are very, very vague, okay? You can't know exactly what's going to happen. And if you do, let's say if I did tell you this, right, your spirit team would probably send you somewhere else, right? So you can learn the lesson a different way. Because if we know the lesson that we're going to learn, right, it's not going to impact us as much, okay? You're welcome, Dr. TM. You're welcome. Yes, by the way, yes, the next time you go on, you're on your spiritual discipline, you meditate, whatever it is that you do, pray, light up a candle, access the Egyptians. Yes, right? They're very in my face about it too, bro. Okay? They're very in my face, right? The pyramids, all they really want you to connect to Egypt. There's something there for sure. Daytrail Burton with the $5 super chat. Thanks, man. What's my next move? Okay. Let me just tap into your energy, Daytrail, to see exactly what it is. I don't know what's going on in your life, but I can tap into your feelings, right? And your aura. And then from there, I can kind of maybe even ask Spirit, what is the best thing to tell you? Yes. You are dealing with a lot, Daytrail. You are. I can tell. There's lots of heaviness. But there's still healing for sure. For sure. Even just going through a spiritual awakening in and of itself is healing, but there's healing there 100%. And connection too. Yes. You're going to move somewhere. It doesn't feel like anytime soon, okay? Maybe, but maybe not. There is a change in your environment, Daytrail, that you're going to do, right? And it's going to take some courage, to do it. It could depend. It depends on your, maybe another job or something. It just depends on what it is. Maybe you move to a different house, or even just a change in car. I don't know. No, not the car. It seems like environment. Okay, it's gonna take some courage for you to do this, but this is gonna be your path. Okay, your path will require courage. When you feel like there's a big change coming, and it forces you to bring your courageous side out, remind yourself that this is an event in your life. This is your destiny, okay? This is an event in your life that is happening for your evolution. Do not be afraid, okay? And be strong. Yes? Yes, Datro. This is what I'm getting for you, okay? Maybe you're feeling the same thing. Okay. Thank you so much for the super chat. I have severe hair fall for a year and did everything I could to stop it, but nothing works. So what do you think could help spiritually? Because I think it might be an energetic problem. Interesting. I've never had someone come at me with this. The thing about spirituality, right, is that it could be many things. It could be an energetic problem, but it could also just be an event in your life, right? And again, sometimes these events are, like I said, strong and difficult to go through, right? But it's going to teach you something about yourself. Now, I'm not saying that this is an event, right? Or it's going to lead you. It's going to lead you to a place, right? Where, let's say you're looking for a doctor or someone that's going to help you, and it's going to lead you to that place, and then that's going to start another chain of events, right? That is going to evolve you spiritually. So my best advice for you right now, right? Since everything is energy, and I'm pretty sure you've done this already, but do it again anyway. In your spiritual practice, light up a candle and get into a very meditative Zen state, right? You want to be in the alpha theta wavelength, because when you are there, you are connected to the spiritual realm and you're more easily programmable, right? So that means your affirmations they're gonna program you much more easily. You're gonna believe them more, basically. So what you're gonna do after is just ask, okay? With supreme intention. Ask God, spirit guides, higher self, please show me, okay? Show me and give me clarity on what to do next about this problem. And feel it with your heart. And when you ask Noor, okay, this is where people get it wrong all the time, because they're asking from a place of need. Please, I need this, help me, right? You're asking from a lower perspective, okay? It works sometimes, but this is much better to ask from a place of love, okay? Ask not from I need this, ask from please send me some love my way, right? You are matching to your higher self through love. So you ask from a place of love, not from a place of need, from a place of love. May I please get some clarity on this issue? May I please find the love that is happening in this event so that then my spirit can be at ease? Yes? Ask it this way, and then the next day, be very, very aware of the synchronicities, okay? And you know what's funny? You know what's so funny about Spirit? Even after this live, Spirit is probably going to start sending you synchronicities, okay? So if you have a thought about, maybe I should do this, maybe I should go look at this doctor, or maybe you're scrolling on Instagram or whatever, and you find a hair doctor, or you find a path or whatever, and then the universe gives you like a 333, right, on your clock, right? That's the universe guiding you towards this place. Now, I'm not saying you're going to go to a doctor or something, right? But that's just the universe guiding you, okay? And also ask them for help for this. Ask them, please, I want to have my hair back again, okay? Please help me with this. And they will. This is better than just giving you like a spell, right? Giving you like a typical spell, like that's gonna help you with this, like a spell that's going to uh, do this spell and it helps with intention. I think this is better. It's the reason why sometimes doing spells all the time can also maybe hold you back on your spiritual growth is that you want to have perspective as well, right? Doing a spell just helps with intention and that's it. Oh, this spell, and you put all your energy on the spell, and instead it's better to have perspective, being able to see everything from the outside view, right? As the observer self, okay? Hello, Zara. Let's go for the alchemists here. Let's go for the alchemists. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love my fellow alchemists, man. My twin flame died on the great solar eclipse in 2017. His death triggered my Kundalini awakening, yep. And now we're married in these two worlds. Wow, that's awesome, Zara. That is awesome. You speak through him telepathically. That's super cool. You know what's funny? Like again, there's lots of, because I can tap into these energies. There's lots of energies and vibrations, right? Of light workers going through similar events. Yes. Like a lot of the light workers, right? A lot of the light workers, they come in. A lot of them come into this world with an event where maybe they lose somebody, right? And that triggers their spiritual awakening. Yeah. Or maybe they go through a very difficult loss with a partner, separation, right? And that triggers the spiritual awakening. So it's very heavy events in one's life that triggers the awakening within us. Yes. I'm wrong. Goodbye. Interesting. There is no wrong or right in this world. Yes. There is only energy, my friends. There is only energy. The truth will set you free. I was born for such a time like this, and so are a lot of you. All of us are born for this time, Kearns. You are correct. When is love in my near future and not lust? When love is in your near future, spiritually awakened Scorpio, is when you get to control of your lust and you are able to understand your dark side. There's darkness, there's some darkness in you, okay? And instead of trying to get away from it, try to understand why you have it. Try to understand what lessons you are learning from it, right? You need to learn from this and heal from this judgment that you have of yourself through your darkness, right? And then you're going to be able to magnetize love towards you, okay? Yes? Also, you're an alchemist. Yes? So that lust that you feel, turn it into love. If you feel lust for something, right? Turn it into love. Instead of being like, oh, I want to do that with that person, be like, you know what? Let's change it to I love that person, right? Because that person is God, is like myself, law of one, right? Change that lust, my friend. You can do this. It's difficult, but you can do this. You're an alchemist, okay? Change that lust into love, yes. Question, is there any messages that he has to be delivered for me through spirit? God is just curious. Thank you, Edgar. Are there any messages? What I got right now was whatever message that he's going to get, it's going to come to him at the right time. Yes? So, just follow your intuition. It doesn't feel like... there might be messages, FSBS, there might be messages, right? But they're going to come at the perfect timing. So just trust, Trust. I can't tell you exactly which messages and things like that, right? But there most likely is, and they're gonna come through different ways. It's not just gonna come through talking. It could also come through, uh, spirit, right? In the spiritual realm. Question: what is the point of separating your inner child from the rest of you? The reason why you want to separate their inner child, and again, I guess just the illusion of separation, right? But the reason why you want to do that, Singing Bird, is so you can access your observer. Okay? If you are, the reason why a lot of us are so messed up is because all we do is access the inner child, and the inner child is hurt. Okay? So what you want to do is you want to be able to observe the inner child instead of being the inner child and identifying with its fears. You want to observe it instead. That's why I say when there's a lower energy coming in, right? Observe the lower energy. Maybe it's here, maybe it's in your solar plexus, some dense. Just observe it. Don't identify with it. Don't be like, oh, this hurts, this sucks, I want it to go away. No, that's making it worse. Just view it. Just look at it. That's just an energy, right? It's just another energy of God. Yeah. Okay. The more you do this, the more you become the observer, okay? The easier it's going to be to heal yourself. Because you have more perspective, yes? Question. Hi Edgar, does Spirit have a message for me in terms of doing energy healing work? Yes, they do, Monique. Okay. So I went like this right now because I was feeling all of the energies in my palms, right? All of the energies like this and like this. Very like portals, healing energy. So what this tells me, and I have, I got more messages as well. But what this tells me for you, Monique, it means that I think I matched with the energies of your palms, which means there's lots of healing energy in your palms, right? Which is good for energy healing work. Just doing this, and even just doing this, right? All of that is healing because you have lots of healing energy in your portals. Here, yes. In your hand chakras. So what this tells me is that basically it's giving you the green light. Okay? You already know what you want to do. You already know how you're going to do it, kind of. Your spirit already kind of knows. It's just up to your inner child to believe that you can do this. Monique, yes? This feels like it's something that you have to do. This feels like a purpose for you. Okay? You're a healer. Yes. You are a healer. So, affirm it from now on. Yes? Affirm who you are. Affirm what it is that you came here to do. Then take action on that, yes? But the reason why you want to affirm who you are is so your inner child can be at ease. Because right now the inner child may not believe that it can do this, yes? It has to believe that it can do this. Because all your form of creativity and passion come from it, okay? You also feel very tied, Monique, to the earth element. So it can help you, and water as well, which is healing. Water and earth. You're very tied to water and earth. Okay. Okay. You give such good and calm energy. Yeah, perfect. Awesome. Thank you. I'm hoping I do. Question: can an incense stick give a person anxiety? My sister told me she had anxiety with when one of the incense was burning. It suddenly started, and she told me it happened all the time for her. Interesting. This is the beautiful thing, right? This is the beautiful thing uh, about the term consciousness dictates the universe. So incense is used to relax yourself. It's used to calm the spirit. So the main, it's just like this, okay? It's just like that. It's supposed to calm yourself. It's supposed to relax yourself. So if she's getting anxiety off of this, it means that um, her inner world right now, whatever it is that she's going through, right? There's a trigger there. There's a trigger there that she smells something burning and then she probably gets anxiety or something. There's healing to do inside of her, right? Because she's dictating her frequency right now. Because consciousness dictates the universe, right? It's the way she feels. So you can have something be super beautiful, by the way, right? Super beautiful, super awesome that is meant to heal. But if you, the consciousness, right, is not in a state to accept the healing, or worse, has some form of trigger, right? You're not going to consent to the healing energy, and in fact, it's probably going to send you to a lower energy instead. So she just needs probably some healing to do. 7 chakra incense. Oh, okay. So maybe, if anything, just change the smell. Maybe it's the smell, probably, possibly. There's definitely some healing to do inside of her if she's feeling anxiety from that, and it's most likely a trigger. Okay. Y'all be careful what kind of smoke you smell. That's true. It could also, I mean, you never know, man. It could just be fake, possibly. I don't think incense will be fake. I know Palo Santos are, some of them are not the actual, wood Palo Santo. So it could just depend on what it is that you're using as well. Correct, Current's correct. We already did the hard part. The best is yet to come. 100% correct. 100% correct. Monique with the $7 super chat. Let's go, Monique. Thank you for the message. 100% Monique, 100%. This is directly from Spirit, by the way, okay? Basically what Spirit is saying is they just want you to feel confident enough to do what you want to, because they already know that you already know this is what you want to do, right? You feel it inside of you. You just need to have the confidence to do it. Yes? Work on your inner child to give that confidence, right? She cannot smell it. Interesting. She's even blocking her smell somehow. Yeah, there's definitely some healing that she has to go through. I also think she's going through an ego death, okay? She told me that she has been thinking about life in a depressed way. Never in her life. Okay, there you go, FSBS. There you go. See, I told you. There's something that she's dealing with internally, right? Consciousness dictates the universe. So if she's going through this, she might also be going through some type of ego death as well. Okay? So this means that wow. So this probably for you as well, if you can maybe even be, I wouldn't say force her into spirituality if she's not spiritual yet, right? Maybe you can be a source of light for her. Yes? Right? If she's feeling low, you can be a source of light when she's around. Okay? Yep, root chakras. Is there any way I can help her? Yes. So like I said, be a source of light. Okay? Be a source, like if she looks at you, it's like, oh, like, it's FSBS. Like, she has something that she'll say that is like of wisdom, right? Like the wisdom that you're learning, right, in your journey, detachment, learning to love yourself again, the chakras, right, all these things, learning about fear, right, all the stuff that we've been talking about, to let go of fear, surrender to the truth, all these things you can you can give her, yeah, like guidance, but don't force it, man. The worst thing you can do as a light worker is force spirituality onto somebody. It never works. Every now and then, if she's going through something and you can feel it intuitively, and then some form of guidance comes in, right? Give that guidance to her, right? Like if she's feeling down or something, you can literally just say like, hey man, you know what? Life is hard, but everything happens for a reason. I promise you after all this is done, yes, you're gonna feel much better. Okay, something like that. Anything like that. Some form of light. That's what you are as a light worker. That's why we're here, right? to spread the love vibe. Anyway, thank you so much, Monique, for the super chat. Let's go with the super chats. Let's go with the super chats. I know I miss a lot of your questions, guys. I know a lot of comments as well. I apologize because I ramble sometimes and I go crazy. But yeah, love you guys, man. You're welcome, FSBS. Yes, do not force it, of course. Is there a little hint I can get about what's coming after this job, moving out of this house? Okay, you are going to be giving new perspectives, okay? There's going to be other perspectives that you're going to get, and they're going to come in a form of fear, okay? These are the things, these are the lessons in your life, okay? When these things happen, because it's going to happen every now and then, you're going to get some form of fear, right, coming in. There are lessons in your life, usually maybe even loneliness a little bit, fear of loneliness, things like that. Again, lessons in your life so you can come back to your divinity again, right? But what you can expect is definitely more evolution, okay? Now, you have to be patient with this as well when you move out, right? When it's gonna happen, all these things. But there's gonna be little forms of challenges that come as lessons for you, but you're gonna have a really cool perspective, and it's gonna be almost like a breath of fresh air for you. Yes? This breath of fresh air it's almost like a bubble of like light. Yes, of like happiness. It's small. Like a small bubble of happiness that you are cultivating, right? And every time you take action, you move out, right? And you follow your intuition, you're feeding this like little bubble of happiness. It gets stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. So this is what's gonna happen to you, okay? When this happens. Yes? It's gonna be very good for you. Very good for you. And it's gonna come with its own set of challenges. And the challenges will come with fear in them. So when you feel a little bit of fear, just remind yourself, oh, it's just another lesson of the universe. Yes, it feels icky, but hey, just another lesson, okay? Let me try to transmute this energy. What can I do if I feel, or if a very painful blockage comes up? In these moments, it's so uncomfortable. I don't like the pain. Yes, okay, perfect. Yes, Paul. This is very hard, especially if you're dealing with a very intense limitation or insecurity or blockage. You have to go through it, Paul. And the only way to go through it, okay, is to become the observer, man. You just have to do this, okay? Now, I know you most likely have been practicing this for sure, okay? So here's the thing. This is what I want you to do, okay? Okay, this is what I want you to do. I want you to, the next time you're feeling this, or even just now, right? Try to feel where this blockage is right now, right? Almost 100% that it's right here. Yes? You probably feel it like around your heart chakra and your solar plexus area around here. Cool. So what I want you to do is look at it, right? But with your third eye, not like this, obviously, but look at it with your third eye, like you're feeling it, okay? You're looking at it, you're feeling it, and try to even like target it, focus it, make it smaller almost, right? And don't identify with this feeling, okay? The story this feeling is telling you, okay? Don't identify, cut the cord every single time, even if it comes back, oh fuck. Cut the cord again. Okay, let it go and just go back to observing it again. Okay? So this is gonna happen to you. It's always gonna come back and it's always gonna try and hurt you. Okay? So cut the cord, let it go, and observe it again. Comes back, cut the cord, let it go, and observe it again. Literally, what you are doing is you are like making a muscle off of this. Yes? You're making your mind muscle, right, stronger. Okay? right? You're making your aura stronger by becoming the observer, right? Yes, the energy may take you again, right? Let's say it's insecurity about fear of failure, right? Oh, you suck, you're gonna fail. And you're starting to believe it. Oh, fuck, maybe I will fail, maybe it's right. Like, nope, bring yourself back, right? Cut the cord and go back to observing it again, right? Observing it again. Even if it's very small, even if it's subtle and it's talking to you, observing it, and then it comes back again. Oh, cut the cord, right back to observing it again, right? The more you do this, guys, the more you do this, right? The better and stronger your connection to the observer self will become. And when you have a strong connection to the observer self, right, the easier it's going to be to heal the inner child, because the inner child is where all your power comes from, my friends. It's where all your creative power comes from. It's where all your passion comes from, your purpose, your fun, all of that comes from the inner child. The inner child, in order for it to create in this world, right, it has to feel good. It has to feel purposeful. It has to feel like it's having fun while creating, right? If it doesn't feel this way, you're not going to take action, man. You're just not. Right? In order for you to do this, become the observer, okay? Be the mother or the father, divine mother, divine father, that your inner child needed, and then soothe it. Yes. Okay. You're welcome, Dr. Cake. Last question. I've been more sensitive to sounds and people around me talking. Is my clairaudience enhancing, or what it could it possibly be? You've been more sensitive to sounds and people around you speaking. Interesting. It could also be your clairaudience. A clairaudience is more of like it's not really about the outside, listening to the outside, although it can be as well. It's more about listening to the spirit, right? Being able to hear words in your mind. That's more what clairaudience is. So it could be both. Yeah. It could be both. Yeah. Your awareness to this place is becoming better as well, which is also energy. So it could be that as well, FSBS. It probably is that, actually. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, guys. 5 more minutes, and I'm gonna call it quits, guys. I know this was more of a mellow live, yes. I'm not really at my super energetic self today, yes. But it's okay. 5 more minutes, and I'm gonna call it quits, guys. I'll answer a couple more of your questions, okay? And if you guys want to connect to spirit, we can as well. Editor, thank you for your work. Can I have any confirmation if I'm on the right path? I had a big change, but things kind of not feeling right and smooth. It's confusing. Okay, anime boy, I got you. Let me see if I can tap into your energy, enemy boy. I think this is the first time that I've ever tapped into your energy. So let's see what your chakras are saying. Yes? Your connection to spirit is becoming stronger. Yes. Meaning your intuition. It's much stronger than what it was before, even like a couple months ago. Or actually, way stronger. Did you just go through a spiritual awakening right now? Or recently? Or have you been going through a spiritual awakening already? Yes, perfect. I knew it. Okay. Yes. Big change. Yes. Big downloads as well. Yes, anime boy. Yes. Okay. Cool. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Anime boy, you're literally exactly where you need to be. Yes. And I know this because I saw you in like a spotlight, and all your spirit guides are like, yes, he's getting it, right? So you're exactly where you need to be. Your spirit guides are happy that you are where you are. There is going to be some challenges as well. Okay, there's going to be some darkness as well. Okay, go through the darkness and learn the lessons. Okay, you are an alchemist now. Yes, you are in a spiritual journey now for sure, 100%. Okay, this is a journey about fulfillment. Okay, so yes, you are in the right path, 100%. Okay, there's going to be another download coming up for you. Yes, anime boy. Okay, it's going to be heavy. Yes, it's going to be heavy. Okay, okay. Be strong. Be strong. You're gonna pass right through it. It doesn't feel like it's gonna come up anytime soon. At least not like in the next couple of days, but maybe in like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Boom, a big overcome of energy blockage. Yes, look for the lessons with this, and remind yourself that you are in a spiritual journey now. Okay. Yes. Awesome. I can identify where it is. Bye bye, Paul. Thank you for being here. All right. Okay. One last question, guys, and then that's it for this live. Okay. One last question. You have no idea what I'm going through. What's going on with you, JJ? What's going on? Why is everyone against me? Ah, JJ. Okay, cool. It seems like you are in a very low frequency at this moment, right? And remember, the low frequencies and the lower self will put ideas in your mind to make you feel less than. Okay, so just relax yourself at this moment. Your frequency is low. Okay, very low. Relax yourself. Try to relax yourself a little bit and breathe in and breathe out. Focus on your breathing so you can calm yourself and come back to the theta and delta waves. Okay? After I see the IFOs and other stuff in the sky, my life went upside down. Oh, UFOs. Yes, no worries, no worries, Jay, no worries. You are just seeing visions, okay? You are seeing visions, and it feels like you are going through a metamorphosis. Also, your whole life is changing. Yes, you're going through a spiritual awakening, I guess. Maybe you have already been going through a spiritual awakening. I don't know. Native American, Thunderbirds, Fireball, Portals, and government knows I seen this because I posted it. Okay, okay. So you are in a state of fear. Okay, Jay. Okay. We all these things happen in the spiritual realm. By the way, Jay, portals, they're happening all the time. Okay, we are always quantum jumping. At this moment, we are passing through portals. Yes, it's just that you can't see them. But when you open your clairvoyance, you can see them, yes, in the sky and stuff like that. Yes, of course, I've seen them as well, okay? You are in a state of fear. Yes. Remember, consciousness dictates the universe. I'm going to leave this for here right now, okay? Because I got to go soon. But consciousness dictates the universe, okay? Whatever it is that you are feeling internally is going to be expressed in the outer world. The universe doesn't dictate you, my friend. You are the one causing this in the universe because of your frequency, my friend. Yes. Instead of being in a state of fear, okay, let's get you to a state of love. I'm not going to go to your page, okay? It doesn't matter. I've seen all these things, okay? I've seen all the conspiracies. I've seen all of this. What you need is to raise your frequency from the state of fear so you can come back to a higher timeline, my friend. Yes. When you are in the higher timeline, all the things that you are fearing of the government and all of these things, right? They won't affect you. The government does not try to destroy you. They don't care about that. The government, all they want to do is put you in a lower energy. That's it. That's the Matrix. The Matrix is not about destroying you. They don't care about that. They want to control you. How do they control you? With fear. Okay? Fear is the real way they control you. Everything is energy and frequency, my friend. Yes. If you want to know more about this, check out the Lighthouse Lightworker Discord community that we have in the video description down below. More people know about this energy and frequency and fear. If you want to know more about these things, okay? They attack your energy. They attack your fear. Okay? When you are in a state of fear, your root chakra is blocked, keeping you in a lower form of yourself, keeping you far away from the higher self. What they don't care about all these things, guys. The government doesn't care about these things. They just don't want you to find your higher self. That's why they're trying so hard to distract you guys with this war, with the politics, with blah blah blah, AI, all these things. None of that could touch God, guys. None of that could touch God. Okay? They're putting fear in you. Come back to love again. They cannot control you if you are in a state of love. It's literally impossible. Okay? Come back to love again. And if you need more people, light workers that are on the same path as you, right? All of us light workers are going through our own fears, okay? And we have to overcome them. Yes. Go check out the light worker lighthouse community. It's in the video description down below, okay? You miss your daughter. I'm sorry for the I send my condolences to you for your daughter, okay? Please look out for yourself, okay? Listen, your daughter's with you, okay, JJ? In your heart, okay? Wherever she is always with you in spirit, okay? Look for that. Remember, all this fear that you are feeling, it is the matrix. The matrix puts fear in you so you won't look within, okay? Yes? Lose the fear so you can look within. Scott, awesome for the last super chat. Let's go. The best way I should deal with my situation now that I kind of know what's going on to happen, relationship. What's the best way to? Okay, Scott. The best way to deal with it, right, is to detach. Remember, in order for you to detach from the 3D, right, and open up your higher chakras, is you have to let go of the stories of I'm gonna find love here and it's gonna make my life perfect. I'm gonna have a relationship, it's gonna make my life perfect. No, you need to tell yourself that you are already perfect. You need to tell yourself that you are perfect because you are a piece of God. Yes? When you tell yourself this, your higher chakras will begin to open. Yes? And your connection to the crown chakra and the higher chakras and to the divine will begin to open again. Yes? And this will give you flow in your chakras, in the lower chakras and the higher chakras, okay? Then it will show you your soul's purpose. I promise you that's what's going to happen, okay? So do this gracefully, my friend, and keep perspective on your journey and be very calm and patient with everyone else, okay? Don't shoot hate, don't shoot frustration, nothing. That's lower energy, right? Always try to be in a state of love, okay? Okay. Okay, guys. Yes, the fear of losing her, right? And in court and things like that, JJ, it's causing you. It's putting fear in you, right? It's causing you to be in a state of duress, right? But remember, right? We're spiritual people, okay? We don't need, right? Of course, it would help for you to see your daughter, right? But you can, right here, my friend, right? Right here in your heart, yes. Feel her in your heart. Feel her in your heart, and you can ask God as well. Ask God to protect her, shoot love for her, and pray to her. Yes, when you do that, you're giving love and you're connecting with her with love, right? In the spiritual realm. Yes. And the more you do this, the more you stay in a state of love and let go, right? Doesn't mean you're gonna stop loving your daughter just because you let go of the fear of losing her. It doesn't mean you're gonna stop loving her. You're still gonna love her, okay? But you're gonna let her do her thing, and eventually, the more you trust in the universe, my friend, eventually, the more you trust in God, you will come back again because love is there. This makes sense? Okay? But for now, JJ, I say work on yourself, my friend, right? Remember what I said earlier in the life. Light workers have to go through difficult things because these difficult things will get us to go within ourselves. Losing a loved one, going through a court battle, losing your job, right? All of these heavy things you go through so that then you are forced to go within, so then you can fix, right, your internal. Okay? Yes, yes. She's in your heart, my friend. Okay? She's in your heart and she is protected. Okay? And you will see her again, man. But for now, try your best, my friend. Yes? To focus on the love within yourself and focus on your connection with God. Okay? That's probably what God wants. Remember, like I say, always look for the lesson that the universe is trying to show you. What is God trying to show you now, right? Maybe God is trying to tell you, like, you know what? Yeah, there's a lot of things going on out on the outside. Yes. But what about here, my friend? Yes. What about spirit? Yes. What about the Holy Spirit? What about love? What about God, right? All these things. Okay, my friends, my beautiful friends, my beautiful light workers, this has been awesome live. Way more calm than usual, yes, but still nonetheless super awesome. I love every single one of you guys. I will be back. It's already scheduled on my YouTube, so you guys can know ahead of time, but I will be back on Wednesday. Yes, on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific time and on Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific time, okay? Until then, guys, I'll see you guys there. And please, guys, please, please, please don't let this matrix consume you, okay? Don't let the matrix and its bullshit consume you, even if it's unfair and all these things, okay? Don't let it consume you, okay? There's a reason why us as light workers are here, right? It's so the system could then be dismantled within, okay? But it's gonna happen slowly, okay? All of these are events. All of these are events that are supposed to happen for the prophecy to come. What is the prophecy? Yes, the rising in frequency. Yes, in every religion, every spiritual practice, Hinduism, they've all been saying that this is going to happen. Even Jesus coming back, all these things. Of course, Jesus coming back is the frequency rising, my friends. It is Christ consciousness. Yes, it is unity consciousness. Believe in this. Yes, put your belief power in this. Put your faith in this. Put your faith in this, so then the timeline of this place, the timeline of the light is there for you so that you can see it. Not with your eyes, with your heart. Adios, my friends. I love you guys so very, very much. We'll be back on Wednesday. Go check out the Lighthouse, and if you guys want some more clarity with myself and a numerology reading as well, and just a regular reading, check out my link in the video description down below for a consultation with myself. Other than that, bye bye guys. I love you guys so much, and until next time.